Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Cattle Call, Hollywood Talent Agency, and the Found Talent Agency. So, last episode we welcomed two new faces in with Isaiah Henderson and Genesis Ross. We got Devin to extend his contract, and he was also finally labeled a model professional, and pretty much our day of reckoning is almost here with Giovanni, whose contract is about to expire in less than a week. Oh, well, I guess in a week. But he should stick around. His morale is superb right now, so hopefully there's nothing to change that in the near future. It's been difficult so far being able to get roles for Genesis and Isaiah at the moment, because it usually is. I've always hoped that it would be a little bit easier now, but seems like it's still going to be just as difficult. But pretty much I got to find roles for everybody except for Devin at this point, so time to get back to work, I guess. So for Genesis, we have the role of Vengeful Mercenary. It's a minor support role in this movie called The Annoyed Girl. It's a Western, which has a script rating of 20%, so this movie is supposed to be freaking god-awful. So that's hopefully going to help us here. Now, she does have the look. She doesn't have the body type, though, nor the British accent. The age is going to be there, so hopefully this one will play out well. I mean, she was a former reality show star. I mean, she should have a much easier time getting roles in this, but so far it's been a little bit tough. I've not really been able to find much for anybody else at this point, considering most of the movie roles are literally terrible. So yeah, but we'll see what we can find. Alright, so for Melissa, we have the role of Wacky Mentalist. It's a leading role in this movie called Extraordinary. It's a crime thriller with a budget of $53 million. Good lord. And apparently script rating is 68%. So pretty much everything is here for Melissa except for the British accent. That's the only thing that she doesn't have. So we're just going to go ahead and submit her for this. She should get it. She's an A-lister now. I don't feel like it should be hard for her at this point. I'm pretty confident with most things that I submit my A-listers in for. You know, we can bend roles for them. Not necessarily for everybody else, though. But back to the search. Alright, so the day has come. Giovanni's contract has expired, but he is happy with us, so he has decided to extend, and therefore I will extend it as well. Welcome back, Mr. Giovanni Baird. Of course, he renews. Alright, I also forgot, we got some back-end bonuses for Melissa and Giovanni for, let's see, that was for The Aftermath for Melissa. And, oh yeah, they were both in this movie. In theaters now, The Aftermath. Struggling at the box office, $9.4 million. What are the reviews like for it? Weekly T rating. I didn't see anything about the reviews. Huh. Well, oh wait, there we go. Aftermath receives lukewarm reviews. I want to see what it actually ended up saying, though. Did I miss it? Okay, here we go. What critics are saying. 44%. Oh, Devin was in it too. I forgot I submitted like all three of them in this movie. So Melissa was measured, Giovanni was memorable, Devin was solid. So it didn't necessarily seem like they were blaming them for it. It just seemed like the movie was just bad. You know, I'm sure I've been trying to get this whole star power thing going, but it didn't seem like it helped that movie much at all. I didn't think it was possible for those movies to be bad, but I guess they somehow found a way. Alright, so for Isaiah, we have the role of Suave Son in this movie called Sudden Genuine. It's an adventure movie with a budget of $8 million and a script rating of 49%. So hopefully there's not too much competition for this. The look, the body type, and the age are there. The only thing that isn't are the special skills. So that's, I mean, kind of important, but hopefully he'll still get this one anyway. I kind of want to see what's going to end up happening. Oh, Genesis did end up getting hers. Thank freaking God. It's about goddamn time. Alright, so checking the casting note. Not the casting notice. I'm sorry, I meant to read the report. So she was number 1 out of 9 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them were free agents. Okay, that helps. Perfect look, represented by a well-known agency. They didn't have anything negative to say, so Isaiah's now been submitted as well. Let's see what your first contract's going to be. $10,000. Can we get more out of this? 13,000, 14,000. What's the most that we can go up to right now for Miss Genesis? 29,193. All right, we're going to negotiate that. I think they should accept. Okay, never mind. 20,193. So they tweaked it a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and accept it because we need her to get in a role in a movie anyway. So I'm going to have to take whatever I can get at this point. I'm not going to be picky, but back to the search. Alright, so for Giovanni, we have the role of Immortal Single Dad. It's a major support role, which is something we usually don't do for him. We usually try and get him leading roles and the budget for this movie is kind of low. But it's a movie called Bodyguards with a budget of $3 million and a script rating of 91%. It's actually filmed in India. I don't think I've ever seen one of these movies filmed in India. Interesting. Okay. 91% script rating, though, so we're going to go ahead and submit him for it. Now, the special skill is going to be a little bit off, but it's Giovanni we're talking about here. So, I mean, I think they're willing to let this slide at this point. So, we got something for him. So, now we just got Selena, and is Damon even still available? Okay, he is. His condition's excellent now, because I know Damon is, like, finicky sometimes. Sometimes he's up and sometimes he's down. I can't do jack squat with him when he's down. So, back to the search again. Alright, so while we were searching, we got news back from Melissa. So she did end up getting the role of Wacky Mentalist. So this is great for her. So let's see. She was number 1 out of... Oh, goodness. Here we go with these roles again. We're number 1 out of 39 total people. Okay. Fits the age range perfectly, perfect look, A-lister, very charismatic, represented by a well-known agency, and labeled a model professional. Okay, so this was a leading role, 68%. Okay. So this should help boost her up even for... What the... Oh, my God. Let's see. This is $8 million. I forgot this movie had a crazy budget. So $8 million. Is this the biggest role that... I think this might be one of the biggest roles we've ever had. I think... Did Giovanni get like a $10 million? I can't even remember. I know this is the biggest one that she's ever gotten. So yeah. I mean, we're going to have to accept this. I mean, obviously. I think Melissa's going to be pretty freaking happy. It's the most money she's ever gotten. So I can't complain about it. Isaiah's unhappy about income. Look, I'm trying, okay? I am trying. Just give me a minute, okay? Eventually, all the cards will fall into place here. And so Devin has finished filming now during this time. His characterization and everything else has increased either averagely or considerably. Giovanni ended up getting his role, which of course, because he's Giovanni. Isaiah, unfortunately, did not. He was number 6. And the cons was, of course, his dismorale, which he also was talking about taking a mental break in the middle list. Like, it's like, I just can't win with him right now. I can't win. I got Genesis a role, but I just can't get him anything. So he was number 6 out of 23 people. So not much I can do there. All right, but let's see what Giovanni. This contract isn't going to be that much, though, which kind of sucks. But, oh... He's saying not over his dead body. He's going back to the whole it's about money thing. If we can do net points, I think, yeah, he'll be probably willing to accept this. So 5%. All right, they're willing to accept it as well. So Mr. Giovanni, we got you another contract. I hope you're freaking happy at this point. My goodness, his quotes for a leading man in a movie is $19 million. We have to get him a $19 million role at some point. Or $20 million. I'm looking forward to it at some point. So we still got Selena, Damon, and Isaiah, but Isaiah at this point is depressed, so he's exhausted and taking a break. So I don't even know if we can really do anything with him at this point, so we might just have to leave him, let him sit for a minute and try and recuperate. But for the time being, back to the search. Alright, so for Damon, we've got a little bit of a stretch here. So we got the role of Modest Deputy Sheriff. It's a leading role, which I know, I just thought about it at the same time that I just said that. It's Damon, so that might be definitely pushing it at this point. But the look is not necessarily there. The body type's not there. The age is there. The height's not necessarily there. Nor is the accent. But I can't even submit him for it. Dang it. Never mind then. It's not going to let me do it. I could submit Devin, which for Devin it wouldn't be as much of a stretch, I guess, at this point. So this is a 96%. I got to submit somebody for this. So if it has to be Devin, I will go ahead and make it be Devin. So we'll see. Might be a stretch it's a stretch for him too, but I mean, we'll see what ends up happening, I guess, at this point. So we submitted him for it. The new top actor chart just came out. Ooh, Damon and Giovanni are right neck and neck together. So this is why I don't want to mess up Damon right now. This is why I've been trying to get them all good movies, because there's been so many bad ones. So Giovanni is number 2. Damon's number 3. Alright, there's still so many points between Giovanni and number 1. But let's go ahead and scroll down the list and see if anybody else is here, if anybody's moved up the list now at this point. So we got Scarlett's still around at number 45. Of course, like I said, every now and then we keep an eye on her. Selena's number 57. Okay. I know Melissa pretty much everybody had made the list at one point. But I don't see Melissa anymore. I think she might have... Oh, there she is. She's number 85. Did Devin make it this time? I don't think he did. I thought he had made it at like 99 last time, but apparently he's not on the list anymore. So frick. If he was on the list before. Alright, we'll get him there. We'll get him there eventually. Maybe this movie that it is submitted for might do it. Might. It's a big might. So Giovanni's now starting to film Weekly TV ratings are in, which we don't have anything on TV right now. I might have to get Isaiah on TV first. Sometimes that works a little bit better. So I might have to see when the TV roles come around again. We might have to see what we can find for him there. But let me see what I can end up finding for either Damon or Selena at this point, because Isaiah, like I said, is still, his condition's excellent, he's still depressed, he's still taking a break, so we'll let him slide for now. Alright, so for Selena, we've got a little bit of a stretch once again. We've got the role of Stupid Mother, which, what kind of role is this? It's a leading role in the movie called The Trap, but I can't pass this up at this point. 100% script rating. It might not actually be 100%, but my player says it's 100%, and I'm usually pretty accurate within a couple percentage points or two. It's a budget of $3.6 million. We gotta go for it. I don't care. I don't care. We have to go for it. She's an A-lister. She's moving up in Hollywood. We gotta go for it. I mean, come on. I was trying to see if I can get something for Damon too, but that still doesn't work for him either. So god freaking dang it at this point, I guess. I'm still struggling. It's like, this is what I was talking about with the movies. Like, everything's like a 50 or like a 20. This is 66. Maybe that's still not going to work for him either. Two-faced bridegroom. Age would be off. Height would be off. We could try. I mean, 66%. That's not worth it for me. There's one down here that I saw. I think it was... can't remember anymore. Never mind. Forget about it. We'll forget that it ever happened. I just want to see what's going to end up happening with Selena. Isaiah's depressed still. Nothing has changed now, I guess, at this point. But he's okay. Now he's back for his mental break. So is he coming back refreshed? He's upset now. His condition's excellent now. So we should be able to try and put him in something again. We'll probably try him for maybe 1 or 2 more roles. And if he doesn't end up getting those, I think what we'll probably do, like I said, is wait for the TV season to end, and then we'll put him on one of those new series that comes on. That commission money for Damon in Cases. All right, so that ended his box office run with a total gross of $38.6 million. It's audition day for Devin and Selena now. So let's see what we've got. Genesis is now completed filming. She's increased averagely, okay, which isn't great. Her physical expression is still really good, though. Her facial expression and intelligence, of course, not so much. But, yeah, no. There's a lot of things I can't change, so I have to leave it as it is. Alright, so for Damon, we have the role of Mean Air. It's a major support role. The body type is going to be off, because Damon is a little bit chunky. The accent isn't going to be there, but everything else is going to work out pretty well. It's a comedy movie called The Hollow Game with a budget of $43 million. That's kind of why I want to submit him for this. Script isn't terrible, so I feel like this might be good for him. So we'll see what ends up happening. I don't want to drop him too far off this list, though, because he is number 2 right now. And if that movie tanks, then it's not going to be exactly a great thing. So critics were raving about Selena Ramsey, so that's in late. So the review score of 41%, but they said she was fascinating in it. So Devin ended up getting his role, which I thought was going to be a stretch, which it was, God knows. But, well, actually, they only said the height was off the mark, so everything else was okay for him. So this one's going to be great for him. That was that one I think that had, was it the 100% rating for this one, or like 90-something? Can't even remember. 96%, okay, so there we go. So I think this is going to be one of his better movies. A leading role is only worth $80,000. Well, the budget is only $500,000, so I guess definitely gonna have to accept this at this point, which he's okay with it. So I mean, I guess if he's okay, I'm okay with it. I think he realizes that this could be his next best thing. It's over the moon about landing the role. Wait, okay, so she ended up getting hers as well, so that's great. So let's see. They said the look was off the mark. They didn't say anything about her being lesbian or anything, so I guess they didn't care too much about that in a leading role situation. But she was number 1 out of 7 people, so we're good there. I wanted to see. This was the 100% script rating one. And let's see how much this contract's gonna be worth. $546,000, is that the most we can go up to? It is indeed. Well, at least she's getting paid more than freaking Devin, so I guess we can accept that one. Critics are raving about Giovanni now. Okay, so that was in, who's raving the day. Okay, so that was his movie. So what are they saying? 82% Giovanni is fascinating. Okay, so at least he got a good movie going. All right, we're back on track here. Giovanni's back in. Contract bonus, it's brought in $5 million. It's struggling, but hey, Giovanni still got money out of it, so it doesn't matter as much. All right, so we're up to $11 million now. 11 million. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But back to the search. All right, since Genesis just got done filming, we got another role for her, actually. We got Uncultured Fugitive. It's a minor support role, and it's in this movie called Where is Gloria, with a budget. It's a fantasy movie with a budget of pretty much $1.1 million. And the script rating is 67%. So this, I think, fits her pretty much perfectly. Beautiful, curvy, black. The age is going to be there. Everything is there. The acting skills might not necessarily be there, but everything else is there. So hopefully that one will turn out well. She already did get one role, so hopefully she'll get this one as well. And this will be the start of, her rise. Alright, so for Isaiah, we have the role of autocratic drug dealer in this movie called The Soldier. It's a drama movie with a budget of $4.7 million, a script rating of 53%, at least according to my player, of course. Pretty much, this one seems like you can't go wrong with. The only thing he doesn't have is the accent. The age is there. You can have any look, any body type, so this fits him pretty well. So hopefully he'll end up getting this one. Let's see, is he the only... Do I have no one else available? I think I've found roles for everybody now at this point. Good. Alright, so Selena's now starting to film The Trap. 15 ratings. Is there a new top actor chart yet? I don't think so. I think it's still the same. But let's see. It's audition day for Damon. Alright, so for Mean Error, that's right. That's the one. He could get a lot of money for that one, so I think I'm looking forward to that. So we got 35. Is this a duplicate? Melissa. Oh, I got one for Melissa and Giovanni because they're in the same movie. So that ended up with a total box office gross of $35 million. Alright, so audition day for Genesis now as well. Damon ended up getting his, which, of course, it's Damon at this point. So, I mean, of course, why wouldn't he? It fits age range. Well, actually, this was a leading role, wasn't it? That's why I was a little bit worried about that. But they didn't really say anything. They didn't say anything about him not being believable, so I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. He also could possibly get a box office bonus of $5.5 million. Ooh. He can get a total of, what, $10, $11 million out of this movie, pretty much. We can go up higher on his acting fee, too. I think we should do that. Would they accept? They did. Of course, they want Mr. Damon Evans in their movie. Of course, they want the number 3 top actor in the world in their movie. Who wouldn't at this point? Of course they do. 11.7 million is where we sit right now. Genesis ended up getting this one as well. Like I said, it felt like that one was perfect for her. So if she wouldn't have got that, I think I would have had to riot. Would have had to riot. So of course this movie's not going to be worth that much for her, but baby steps. Baby steps. 22,000. They're willing to. Well, they negotiated it to 22. So, all right. So that's where we stand now. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen with Isaiah. All right. So Giovanni is now done filming. The new top extra chart's been released. I think I just saw this, but this wasn't. Of course, it hasn't said that it had come out yet. So Damon's still holding on to the number 3 spot. Giovanni's still holding on to the number 2 spot. Don't see anybody passing them. Well, Damon could get passed, but I don't see anybody really passing Giovanni unless they come out with like the movie of the century. Selena is now number 31, so I think she jumped up. I think Melissa was down here somewhere last time. I don't know where she is now, or she has dropped off completely. Where the frick is she? She's dropped to number 85. Okay, so that kind of sucks. I want her to get higher up too, but like I said, I guess we'll see what ends up happening in the future. It's audition day for Isaiah, so we've got him. Of course, that's not going to actually be accurate, but hopefully this one's going to go well for him, because if it doesn't, oh, he missed out on this one too. Role went to Bennett Davis. He was number 5. They didn't say anything about him being bad or upset or anything. It's just, I guess there were better people applying for the role at this point. God freaking dang it. Extraordinary. So Melissa's now done filming. So she's increased averagely in characterization, commitment, confidence, and professionalism. Of course, she's already very professional as it is. But there's still no television role. When does the TV season end now? I think the beginning of the year, I guess. Premiere date, finale. A lot of these are ending in December. Well, this was ending in December. I'm trying to see when the rest of these. So there's a lot ending in December. There's a couple that are ending in January. So I think the last one is going to be in... Oh, wait, no, there's one in March. Is that the last one? So the last TV series are going to end in like March of next year. So it might be a long time to wait for Isaiah to get that. So I don't know what's going to end up happening with him. I was hoping that he could have gotten that one, considering it was kind of an anybody role, but he didn't get it. So, I mean, can't really do too much. But I'm going to end it here, guys, and I will see you in the next one.